Hi, this is the 8th of February 2025. It's a live Chakra Attunement with WisdomWord on a Saturday morning, a crisp, cool Saturday morning here in Northern California. And we're breathing in, pausing, breathing out, pausing, breathing in, pausing, breathing out, pausing. And the pause is important because that is where we're connecting to noticing what we notice. So we notice our breath as we breathe in, and we make that commitment to consciously breathe. We pause, then we exhale and pause, and we begin to notice what we notice: the breath, the body, tension in the body, the thoughts, any fears, the condition of our mind. Is it chatting? Is it agitated? Is it calm? Breathing in, breathing out. Conscious breathing is a commitment to conscious living. Conscious breathing on a focus of noticing what we notice helps us adjust the energy, adjust the breath, adjust our thinking, breathing in, breathing out. So these two simple things, conscious breath and a conscious awareness and noticing as we focus on our breath and begin to notice what we notice. Our thoughts, our emotions. Are you calm? Are you agitated? Are you distracted? So many things that you can notice, and each time you notice them, you can adjust. So that's the beauty of it. Breathing in and breathing out. Noticing what you notice. Without judgment, with awareness, helps you adjust. Adjust the breath, adjust the body, how it's sitting or slumping or relaxing or tired. You notice what you notice, and then, based on what you're doing in this full presence of the moment, you can adjust accordingly. Oh, I need to slow down. I almost tripped down the stairs. I'm being mindful now. I'm watching. It's not helping me rush around. Maybe I need to sit for a moment and breathe in, pause, breathe out, pause. So once you start that awareness with the conscious breathing, you start to really connect with the witness, the higher self. You start to connect with your higher purpose. You start to remember the practices that you desire to do to bring you to peace, to calm, to awareness, so that you can meet the form that's going to be spinning around you and churning and coming up with a calm and a peace and an awareness of the next action you want to take rather than a reaction, the next response you want to have rather than a reactionary, defensive, or aggressive stance. You now have the ability to be thoughtful in your approach to answering the energy of the form, to dealing with the energy of the moment. Breathing in, breathing out. And so many people tell me lately that they're so busy, that there's so much going on, they don't have any time, and they don't have any time for a practice. And yet, as we are recognizing right now, breathing in, pausing, breathing out, pausing only takes a moment. Conscious breathing is a commitment to conscious living and to conscious action and to conscious stillness. Breathing in, breathing out. Surrounding your body in the container of light, below the feet, above the head, in front of the body, behind the body, to the right of the body, and the left of the body. Breathing in and breathing out. We'll open with the prayer to Kuan Yin as you have set your intention with your breath to be calm and still and open and breathing, and you have set your container of light. Dearest Lady Kuan Yin, I call on you to help me love and accept myself fully. I ask that you grant me a full measure of compassion for myself and for others, and I pray that those suffering in the world can see and feel your loving presence. I pray that the hardened hearts will melt in the presence of your compassionate understanding. I pray that the waters of grace and compassion that you pour on the earth will nourish the seeds of love and compassion in all hearts, creating gardens of beauty within all living beings. It is my intention to nourish the garden in myself through prayer, meditation, and right thinking. In my heart, my garden flourishes, spilling over and filling my world with the fragrance of the garden. Thank you, dear Lady Kuan Yin, for your presence in my life and in my world. Round 2. Dearest Lady Kuan Yin, I call on you to help me love and accept myself fully. I ask that you grant me a full measure of compassion for myself and for others, and I pray that those suffering in the world can see and feel your loving presence. I pray that hardened hearts will melt in the presence of the divine waters of compassion and your compassionate understanding. I pray that the waters of grace and compassion that you pour over the earth will nourish the seeds of love and compassion in all hearts, creating gardens of beauty within all living beings. It is my intention to nourish the garden within myself through prayer, meditation, right thinking. In my heart, my garden flourishes, spilling over and filling my world with the fragrance of the garden. Thank you, dear Lady Kuan Yin, for your presence in my life and in my world. And we're saying the third round when we're together. We're saying it from the position of we, the group energy, and feeling a strong connection of your heart's energy going out into the world as you invoke this connection with Kuan Yin, and you invoke her grace and her compassion, and you boomerang it back out in the world from your heart. Dearest Lady Kuan Yin, we call on you to help us love and accept ourselves fully. We ask that you grant us a full measure of compassion for ourselves and for others. We pray that those suffering in the world can see and feel your loving presence. We pray that hardened hearts will melt in the presence of your compassion and understanding. We pray that the waters of grace and compassion that you pour over the earth will nourish the seeds of love and compassion in all hearts, creating gardens of beauty within all living beings. It is our intentions to nourish the garden within ourselves through prayer, meditation, and right thinking. In our hearts, our gardens flourish, spilling over and filling our worlds with the fragrance of the garden. We thank you, dear Lady Kuan Yin, for your presence in our lives and in our world. Keeping your body nice and straight. Nice straight spine, breathing in. If you have to shift around a little bit on your sits bone or stand up and keep your feet flat, just feeling that sort of alignment of the body with the spinal cord right up the center from the tailbone all the way to the base of your skull there, where you have the top 2 chakras at the third eye, coming from the skull-brain connection area and the crown, also the skull-brain connection area. And the spinal cord aligns right down the center of the other 5 chakras. So as you're straightening up your body and you're balancing your head on your spinal cord and you're balancing the tailbone right down there between the sacrum area and the sits bones, just kind of shift around so you feel nice and straight. Breathing in and out, visualize those chakras, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Just visualizing those chakras kind of spaced evenly, balanced, all the same size, kind of aligned through the body. And as you're breathing in and out, recognize, acknowledge their ability to bring prana into your body through all of the organ areas, through all of the gland areas, through all of the meridians and the channels and the fibers of your being. So breathing in and out. Sometimes as I'm aligning with all my chakras at once and lining them up, I like to imagine as I'm breathing in and out, they're actively bringing in and out oxygen, prana, chi force, life force throughout these whole areas of my body. And I like to feel the vibration of the colors. So it's almost like watching swirling what are those, pastel smears or paint smears, across a canvas of just all the colors in alignment coming out of their areas and then swirling into just this massive energy field inside your being. So breathing in and breathing out. There are properties to those colors. There are properties to those chakras. Some of them ground you. Some of them open you to creative force. Some of them open you up to the universal love. Some of them help you communicate your brightness, your love, your beingness, your wholeness into the world. Some of them help you see clearly. Some of them connect you with universal force and guidance. And so as you're breathing in and out, just maybe feeling these chakras and what they can do through your breath. Visualizing where they are in the body. So when we do a chakra attunement, we use the power of breath, visualization, and connection to that space, and whatever awareness you might have of that particular chakra in your body. Oh, I'm not feeling grounded today. Gee, I can't even visualize red. Let's get down there, and maybe I need to walk more today. Maybe I need to do some yoga. So you learn from these energy centers how to care for your needs in an even more clear and precise way, the needs that will keep you whole and balanced and all connected. Breathing in, breathing out. And you also connect to the awareness of how one is not better than the other, how they all fit together to make ultimately a perfectly balanced human being. And we also recognize that we have a tendency to decide some things are better than others. So conscious breathing and that observation that you did earlier, watching, learning, that helps you begin to impartially notice what you notice. And sometimes you're going to notice that you judge an awful lot of things. That's certainly part of my noticing, and mindfulness and awareness keeps me aware of that so I can come back into wholeness. Breathing in, breathing out. The red chakra, its exercise sound is a very low-toned om. It's located at the tailbone, down the legs, the bottoms of the feet, so it connects you, grounds you in your earth self to your earth life, to the new healed whole Mother Earth herself. The low-toned om, lam, is the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra. Breathing in and breathing out, we move from the red at the base, we move up above to the next one. It's at the navel area, the orange chakra, kidney to kidney, hip to hip. Breathing into that navel area, kind of feel that energy spreading out into the intestines and the gut. It's really important space to keep calm. So breathing in and out, feeling that orange energy shifting around in that area. It's a medium-toned om to wake it up, and the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra is Vam, with a V. Vam, Vam, time. Breathing in very deeply and calmly, like you did in the beginning. Just notice these first through chakras now, and notice what you notice about them. So they're red and they're orange and they're active and they're spinning at a nice rate that's the perfect rate for you to stay balanced and whole and creative. And you take a nice deep breath because you're feeling a lot more grounded and better, and you pull up your lungs there and you pull up your rib cage so that you can be aware of the third chakra, the yellow chakra, solar plexus, personal power, sense of self-worth activates in here. And this is a great place to think about developing boundaries in your life. Breathing in and out, visualizing that yellow. I like to think of an earth sun just shining out of my solar plexus and straightening up my back, breathing in. Breathing out. It's a higher toned Om to activate this chakra and shine it out there in the world. And Ram is the one syllable Sanskrit mantra. Om, Ram, 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 Om. How about that? Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. 3 chakras in a row, red, orange, and yellow. So you want to feel strong here. You want to feel strong in this part of the body that moves you around. You know, it's your legs and your feet that get you from space to space. I know we think it's cars and trains and automobiles, but ultimately it's your legs and your feet. And even to operate the car or operate the train, somebody's got to move the pedals. So this is very important that we're grounded in the lower body. So we can now go up to the bridge chakra, the heart, the green, and we can open and start to feel a little bit of love and compassion for ourselves and others, like we're praying to Kuan Yin to help us with breathing in and breathing out, finding that space in the center of the chest and the green energy and feeling it spread through your body. Green is so important. You notice that when you're in a place of drought and everything dries up and shrivels, you want to see that green again that comes after the rain. Breathing in, breathing out. That's our exercise. So you go ahead and deeply sigh into the heart. You can rub the area of the chest where it lives. Opening the jaws. Nice and wide. Yum. That's the one syllable Sanskrit mantra. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Breathing in and breathing out. We come up to the throat chakra. And this goes from a green to the blue, like the blue of the sky. So if the heart is the bridge, then this is the base in the next section of 3, which are the chakras that start to connect us more universally, that bring us out there into the threads that connect us to all life force, to all life forms, to all energies. So we go into a lion breath with a deep hum. The lion breath, your paws flare up, your tongue comes out to your chin. It's always good to get that roar out, and I like to do a number of breaths when I get up in the morning when I wake up. The breath of fire to get me going and out of a fog, the slow deep breathing to bring me back to balance, and the lion breath to clear out anything that might have been there from the dream time, or things gather. We pick things up in this very visual digital world we live in, where you're looking at your phone and you're scrolling. You know, when you add it up, how many times you looked at a screen, most of you are going to find out it's hours. And so you're being what's the word? You're being exposed to lights and energies and pulsing that, comes from these digital visuals into your head. And so a lot of times they go so fast, we don't have time to realize, wow, I just saw a murder there, or this, or a terrible thing, or a starving person, or, a maimed animal, or whatever it was that you scrolled by. And that vision and the energy of that has to be moved. So this is very helpful. Bringing the blue energy through the throat, the blue of the sky, the bright blues, flaring up the paws and releasing energy all the way from those lower chakras in the heart up through the throat chakra. So you notice that there's a lot of sound involved, the making of sound with your voice, with these chakra attunements, sound that's not connected to words, even though you're listening to words, there are thoughts from those words, but the sounds you're making give you a vibration in your body, and as you get used to paying attention to it, you'll recognize how important they can be to just clear things out. And so that is the exercise, and hum, H-U-M, is also the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra that goes with the fifth chakra, and we chant it. Hum, 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 hum. And if it doesn't feel like it's rolling through you smoothly, go back to hum and release a little bit more. Hum, hum. And we breathe in and we come up to the third eye, the indigo chakra, and we breathe in and out of that indigo chakra, feeling the energy. You can close your eyes for this and maybe imagine you're looking into or through the third eye, where we find a relief from duality, and we move into wholeness and a greater balance from that wholeness. Indigo, like deep sapphire. It's a high-pitched to get it clear and running and vibrating and wake it up. And the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra is Sham, Sham. And we like to turn the paws or turn the palms up at this point, holding your palms open to receive. And I like to bring in a little bit of awareness of gratitude right now. Gratitude for your chakras, and gratitude for your awareness to bring them into balance this morning, and gratitude for the breath and the day. We have another day to get it together. We have another day to be fully present in the moments. We have another moment to breathe and be present. Breathing in and breathing out. Gratitude for the guides, the guardians, the teachers, the saints, the angels, the healers. Gratitude for those who are awake and aware and shining lights on the planet. Gratitude for yourself for being here. Breathing in, breathing out. Indigo, high-pitched. Sham, 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 sham. Second round. Sham, 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 sham. Sham. Breathing in and breathing out. Coming to the crown chakra, it's purple, and the purple goes to the white light, and it's wah, 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 wah. So wah, from low to high. When you get to the highest, remember your palms are still being held open. When you get to the highest sound, going into stillness, letting that pitch go into a sound that's higher than your ability to hear the frequency in your ears, but you can still feel it vibrate in your body. Holding the palms open, receive back the light that's available. You've made yourself a conduit to pull in the higher force, life force, awareness, energy. Ready? Second. Breathing in, breathing out, checking your container of light, noticing your chakras, notice what you notice, feeling the alignment and the energy, and taking a moment in stillness to set your intention for the day. Taking a moment in stillness to make a commitment to bring forth the calm and the peace you have in this moment to the moments that are challenging, irritating, fearful, whatever it is that comes up. Breathing in and out, recognizing you can hold this whenever you're consciously reconnecting. Breathing in, breathing out. Silence. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free from suffering. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering. May I be happy. May I be free from suffering. And we'll close today with the one syllable Sanskrit mantra that does go with the crown, which is Om. So one beautiful Om. You can lay your palms on your chest or bring them together palm to palm, prayer pose, Anjali Mudra. And here we go. Ready?